Hello, it's me, back once again for another episode of SpaceCraft, our new long-term series, it seems. Yeah, welcome back. Last we were here, were we at this base? We might have been at the other base. But we were trying to get the new base set up. Basically it's going to be like the chemical base, and we were struggling with materials, primarily like iron and stuff like that. So what I decided to do was I would go spend some time exploring out a little bit because I knew there must be a spot where I can get iron and possibly titanium. And good news, through a little bit of exploration, I found it. I found one somewhere down here. I think in this area, in Farah. I think I found it here. Yeah, titanium and iron deposits, and they're together. It's amazing. Problem is, I only got two bases, so we have to get a third base. So the way that we do that is we did do one corpo contract a little while ago. We got 60 of these license points, so I signed up for another one, and it's a lot. There's a lot of stuff I gotta get. But it's nothing complicated. My best friend, the magnetic coils, I could get 1,500 of them, which is absolutely ridiculous. 2,000 wire and 2,000 nuts and bolts, and 15 of these Elmirium engines. So we got to make like a ton of magnetic coils, which is just like an insane amount. I actually already did do the wire, which is great. So like I have like over 2,000 in wire, and these guys have been set up to slowly make magnetic coils, but I need so much more. I've set these guys up to do nuts and bolts. I'm out of iron though. Yeah, these guys are doing those guys are doing that. Those guys over there are doing wire, but they're gonna have to change, I guess, now because I have all the wire I need. For the most part, we're gonna have to get this guy supplied with ingots and nuts and bolts, which is fine because that's what we're making anyways. But I gotta go get a bunch of iron, and then we gotta go and get a new base going. It's gonna take a little while. Yeah, but let's grab what we have, and we'll drop off the existing materials. We got lots of copper, which is good. We got nuts and bolts. How much space do we have here? Not that much. Not much space. That's our biggest issue right now, is space. Space is actually the final frontier in this game, because like I have no space. I need those magnetic coils. I'm gonna use the magnetic coils first to do the Elmirium engines, because I think I need those first, and then we'll just be clocking out magnetic coils like nobody's business. We gotta get this all done relatively fast. We only got like 2 days, I think, like actual time to get all that done. So it's gonna be tight. I have more copper somewhere. Where did I put all that copper? The wire. Maybe I put it in here. Yeah, that's where I put it. Okay, 700 wire. Okay. So we got 1953 wire. That's not bad. It's easy enough to make 50 wires. No problem whatsoever. Yeah, we can go drop this stuff off, and then we're going to have to go and mine a whole crap load of iron, because I do not have an iron base anymore. Eek! Guess we should have kept that before we went got chemicals going, but that was still a lot of fun figuring all that stuff out. Yeah, let's head off to the station and drop this load of stuff off, shall we? Here we go. All right, where the hell's the station? There it is. Trouble maneuvering. It's not the easiest thing to maneuver with mouse and keyboard for games like this. Like churn, like make broad churns is a little bit tricky. Battery low. It's okay. We got battery power. Let's do it. Let's get down there. Let's go check out what Moonscale and K9 is doing. Okay, we're about to dock. Let's see if we see any ugly ships this time around. I saw a really ugly ship earlier. Like, it was hideous. They just made like a giant, it looked like a Walmart with wings. It's basically just this big block. They didn't like style it. It's just like a big white block brick. It's awful. You, right?
I can help you?
Oh, yes, you can. Oh, of course.
Here's a list of available contracts to choose from.
Yeah, that one's done. Yeah, we only got 2 days and 22 hours to get this done, so hopefully we can actually do it. All right, so wire is basically done. Nuts and bolts we're going to work on next. I'm going to try to do one of these at a time, because the magnetic coils is the one that's going to take a while. So we
Your
got this
car club
going.
is now committed to delivering them.
Thank you. We have a little bit of money. I'm trying not to buy anything. We could probably buy a bunch of stuff, but I need to save money. We need our money. Yeah, filled plasma. That's fine. All right, and we'll go and find some iron somewhere. I think the best spot's actually in our neighboring sector. So I'm gonna head over there, and we'll mine up as much iron as we can fit in our ship. All right, so we're actually headed back to where our iron mine used to be. So this is the same system that we had that before, but I'm pretty sure all the planets here are pretty rich in iron. We popped in over here. Yeah, ferrous outcrop, brassy outcrops. Yeah, excellent. And they're all like temperate or icy. Yeah, I guess where R2 should be fine. It should be closer. There it is. Let's head on down, see how much we can fill up. I feel like iron is inefficient. Like, we want to get iron nuggets, right? So I don't know if it's maybe the best place to get it, but might actually be better in like an asteroid or an asteroid field or something. But we will take damage there. I haven't even discovered all these planets yet. My goodness, so much to explore. Our exploration level is not amazing yet. It takes a while. We're making progress to level 4. That'll probably be what we focus on next after we get this new base set up and getting just like some basic iron and titanium mining going on. And we'll want to get it manufacturing something so that we can get more experience points, so that we can get our new ship and stuff like that. Because the other planet is going to be a while, I think, before we get it really established. What we got? Oh, of course, it's brassy outcrops. First thing we find, the wrong thing. We've not discovered everything on this planet either. My goodness, no, we haven't. No, because there's like a dark side. We haven't been back here since then. This one's got... That's finished already. Okay, if you hover over it, it tells you finished. That's good. Yeah, I guess we'll head over towards this blue and grab whatever iron we can find along the way, and then also get some discovery points. Try to multitask whenever we can. Yay, our first ferrous outcrop, and it's tiny. I guess this laser is pretty fast. Maybe make the overclocked one. It might be might make these runs even faster. I don't know if you get more stuff with the higher quality ones, but I think it's just faster and easier. But I'm gonna be here mining for a little bit, so hopefully we can get a nice big load of iron from this. These nuggets are good, but I think like the iron ore itself weighs a lot, so I don't think you can get as much of that. Like, I don't think it actually makes as much per weight as a nugget does. So, we'll have to keep an eye on that. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. But let me I'll go mine up some bit there and get filled up, and then we'll get back to base and start manufacturing like crazy. Alright, I've been mining away for only like 10 minutes or so. 10, 12 minutes maybe. I am getting fairly full. I still got a little bit of space. I haven't even like nearly made it half the distance. There's so much iron on this planet. Makes it really easy to find. Although it's mostly ferric stone, which, like I said, I think is not as efficient as like, yeah, these ferrous outcrops that give you nuggets. I think you can get a lot more in your ship that way. So I'm trying to focus on those, but you know, we might have to do a couple trips. It's fine. We're gonna need a lot of iron to make what we need to make. So we'll deal with that as it comes. I've also may have accidentally overheated a couple of times. It may be worthwhile for us to try to build a radiator, I think, is available. That helps you cool off, although, you know, radiator makes it sound like it's a heating tool, but I think it's just like it's like a heat sink kind of radiator. So I think we can build one of those, and that will help our heat. 'Cause that's really the only thing that's slowing me down, because this laser does not have a... it's fast and doesn't have any sort of cooldown. And you can just kind of click and let it go. But it does get a little bit warm. And my ship is not super efficient, so it might be something we can take a look at. I don't know what that costs to build. So maybe we'll take a look at that when we get back to base. But yeah, almost full, so we'll be heading back in a couple minutes probably. Alright, I'm just about full. Gonna enter into the dark side. We'll get the exploration points here and these last few terrace outcrops. I think we're gonna overfill pretty quickly here. We need battery. Turn the battery on. And get a few of these. One more. Oh, we're one over. We're one over. We'll drop a carbon. We don't need all of this carbon right now. We'll drop 2 carbons. Okay, we are good. Let's go check out what else is on this planet. Why am I still over? It said I was under. It definitely said I was under a second ago. Yeah, it definitely said 199. There it goes. Okay. All right, game. All right. Solar. Why does this thing? I see a thing with my my generator constantly turns itself off. I don't know why. Maybe when I go into the menu, it might be. Is that what's happening? When I go into inventory? No, I'm not sure. Not sure why that's the thing that's happening. But that seems to be a thing that happens from time to time. Man, it's dark. It's so dark. All right, what are we looking for here? What have we missed on this planet? Cooper stone. There's like 6 something over here. What are you? Are you what we're looking for? You don't look like you're what we're looking for. Oh yeah, emerite. Okay, cool. 20 XP, 575. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's get out of here. We got lots of processing to do. Oh, and I ran out of battery. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, I'm gonna fly back to base. Catch up with you guys in a few seconds. Alright, let's see how far away I can click E to land. It's actually surprisingly far. As soon as you can get like visual... Yeah, as soon as you get that little lag that loads in, yeah, right from here. I can just autopilot in. It's gonna take me like 25 minutes to land. I'll see you guys. I'll let you know how long this takes. Alright, it took me 1 minute and 20 seconds to land from that distance. It's absolutely hilarious. Alright, we got a bunch of processing we need to do. And so, yeah, we got 3 processors. These things are handy. They're fast, but they don't hold much ingredients. I do have a bunch of nuggets, though. They hold more nuggets than anything else. So we'll throw nuggets in there. And we'll throw, yeah, iron nuggets in you. And, yeah, more iron nuggets in you. That will help a little bit. I do have a 3rd smelter here, which right now is working on aluminum, but we could change it. Although I don't know if it's worth it, right? Because it's just going to take so long. I was doing copper right now. Sure, we can do iron ore here too. We can add that. Add route to... Let's get you set up to... Yeah, that one down there. Yeah, okay. We got that going. That will send a steady flow over there. Well, not very much though. Like 10. Yeah, so that's all good. And then we still have a whole lot left to process. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's take a few. Because if we're going to be doing this, we might as well get these guys going, so at least every few minutes we're producing something. You're out of wire? How are you out of wire? Goodness gracious. Should just make that ship wire directly from the wire manufacturing line? Is this one making wire? Is there wire in here? There's copper ingots in there. Where's the wire? Are you wire? You're wire. Add route. Yeah, add. You can get copper ingots from there. And then you can go straight to... No, okay. That's... Where is the route for this one getting wire from right now? We are going to minus you. We'll add a route to you. To you. To you. There we go. Okay, and then you are making bolts. And you can go straight to... We'll get one going to the warehouse. You can go straight there. Okay. So the most important thing that we're building right now is these coils. Right? So wire will be coming there shortly, hopefully. Hopefully, in a few minutes. I can make some more. I do need to make more anyways, but so you're also making wire, but you are, this one is full. Yeah, oh, you're not even on. Okay, turn that on. Are you on? Oh, you're not on either. Ah, god dang it. All right. Those are on. Is that one on? I shut some stuff off last episode, and I think I might have forgotten to turn them back on. Those two are definitely on. Those two are working. Are you? You're on, right? You're definitely on, right? You are on. Okay. You're just waiting for some wire now. You're waiting for 5 wire, which should hopefully be coming presently. But I can probably make a little bit of wire just to get it kickstarted while it's waiting for the rest of the wire to come in. Not a bad idea, I think, right? Just because these things take so long. Yeah, they're automated, but they take forever. Like, I don't know if we're going to be able to finish this in this episode. I might be able to get one more material done in this episode. But it's hard to say whether we're going to be able to do everything. Because wire is done. I think we're going to focus on getting the engines done. So we'll have to see what we need for that. And we're going to take all of that. We'll switch you to iron ore. Add those in there. Okay. And then to get engines going, Almerium engines, we need, yeah, of course, magnetic coils. Miriam cores we got a lot of. We need 15 of these things, so it's 15 times everything. That's like what, 210 magnetic coils. What's 15 times 6? It's a lot number. What is that? That's a lot. All right. We can make 106. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. We'll make those first. Do I have some already? I probably have some already, right? Yeah, I have 22 metal sheets. I've got 92 magnetic coils. Okay, not bad, not bad. It's a start. We're going to need some copper ingots. We're going to need more wire. Grab some from there. So how many of these? What should we take care of first? Hang on, let's do the math here. So we got 22, so we need 15 of those. What is that, like 90? We need to make like 70 more. Okay, so we'll start with that. We'll make 70 more of those. We need to have about 90 in total. So that shouldn't take too long. We got the materials there, so we're gonna build these guys first, and then we'll basically just be focusing in on, then we'll just do nuts and bolts maybe after that, because nuts and bolts should be fast. We just need iron, and we get like 8 for each one. We're definitely gonna have to go get more iron though, that's for sure. We need so much iron. But we'll start these, and then we'll do a couple of trips for iron, and I'll start pumping all this stuff out and see how quickly we can do this. Okay, 90 metal sheets done. And now we need like 110 more of these things. Oh my goodness, these are like the biggest pain in the butt, these magnetic coils, because they take like 3 different materials, which is ridiculous for such a highly used thing. Takes all this material and only makes you 2. I need to make nuts and bolts for that too. Well, darn it. And wire. Alright, well, let's make the wire first. Yeah. Alright, wire's done. This is going to be a good time sync for, or time check, I guess, for folks who are playing solo to get an understanding of whether they're going to be able to do these things or not. We should have kept those nuts and bolts that we actually shipped a bunch already. I really want to break all this stuff down. I have so much of this stuff. I can't wait to get the tech level up and build a recycler. But we're still ways off from that, unfortunately. We're going to need more iron. Grab all of those. Take those, the last of the nuggets. Take all of this. And I'll throw iron ore in here as well. And then we'll throw the nuggets in here. Okay, and then we'll go back to crafting. So now we need nuts and bolts. We need so many nuts and bolts. How many nuts and bolts go into one of these things? I keep losing it. Magnetic coils here. We can only make 16 right now. We need like 110. Okay, 110 nuts and bolts. It's just 1 to 1, so that's not too bad. All right, so that won't take too long at all. think we got enough nuts and bolts now. Well, we can only make 28 of these things, and that's because we need more wire. Oh god. Okay, well, let's get, yeah, we'll get more iron. We definitely need like 100 iron as well. We still have more ore, so we might have enough to at least get these engines done, which would be a good accomplishment for today. Yeah, we'll grab those. Go find copper. We have 8 wire in there. I'll grab those. I should have copper ingots somewhere. Yeah, we got all of these. We'll take those. And we need... What's the math on the wire? Because we need to make 100 of these. 100, we need 500 wire. No, we need like 250 wire. Okay, I need more copper. I need more copper. Is there copper in here? What are you doing? You're working on aluminum. Yeah, we don't need aluminum. Oh my gosh, I walked up the ladder. Didn't mean to do that. You are working on... Oh, that's right. Yeah, we can fill that up. Do I have copper anywhere else? Yeah, we have these. This one's all defunct. Yeah, where are you even going to? You're going to the smelter. And you're going to the assembler. Okay, that's fine. That's a good. Everything's burning, which is great. Lots of pollution being added to this planet. Amazing. Can we make all the wire we need? I think so. We have like 80 wire. We need, what did we say? Like 200 something? Like 250 wire? Or no, we need 500 wire. Right? Because it's 5. Okay, whatever. We'll just make all the wire. Okay, so I can make 110 now. I made, like, yeah, about 250. Yeah, I was right the first time. Second guessing myself here. Where are my aluminium cores? Have a bunch somewhere. Somewhere they are. We have in some box somewhere. I made a bunch of these boxes because we don't have enough storage otherwise. Yeah, I got 70 of those. Is that enough to do 15 of these engines? This is an easy resource to get, so it's not the end of the world. Oh yeah, plenty, right? Yeah, 2 times, yeah, we only need like 30 of them, so that's fine. Okay, so we can make 6 right now. What are we waiting for? Magnetic coils, we have 92. It says we have... Oh, that's how much I can make. I still need to make some more. I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot. That's okay. We'll just keep making it until we see this number go up to 15. And that'll be the easiest thing, because my brain and math do not combine well. We'll be fine. We'll be fine, I'm sure. Alright, folks. I finally made all of the magnetic coils I needed. They're absolutely insane. I made so many of these things. Like hundreds of them. We've made thousands of magnetic coils. I don't think I've made anything else in this game more than magnetic coils, but I am now making the 15 Amerium engines. So if we've accomplished anything in this episode, it is we will be able to fulfill the order of Elmurium engines today. Fantastic. For folks keeping count, because I know I've been editing out like just the manufacturing side of things here a little bit. Game time to do these 15, probably about an hour to collect the materials and get them going. If I had an iron base, it would have been like 20 minutes less, 25 minutes less probably, because I would have had iron ingots. But yeah, I highly recommend, like, if you're gonna manufacture something, manufacture magnetic coils, because they take forever. There's stuff you got to make them, right? Because you got to make wire first, right? And I think you have to, like, what is the other material? Metal sheets or something? What is the other material for these guys again? Nuts and bolts, right? So you got to make nuts and bolts. So you got to craft 2 materials and refine a whole bunch of iron to make this one item, and it's used in like practically everything that you're going to use. It's absolutely insane. So if you're going to do anything, make magnetic coils. You gotta get an iron and copper mine planet and just be pumping these things out like crazy. Okay, all 15 Amerium engines are done, which is great. The other thing I wanted to check on was small radiator. Heat dissipation 150 megawatts. is that enough? We could make it. Thermal sheets, wire, more wire. And it takes up how much space? 300 SP. To do that, we'd probably need another, like, it's not going to be very efficient because I think we're already over on SP. And I don't really think I have any materials left for building out. Yeah, I'm already over by like 300. So I would need to make a couple more ship parts, and I think I'm completely out of ship parts for the most part. For the most part, out of parts. If I'm not mistaken, I have... What do I have? Do I have anything? Do I have ship parts left still? I may have used them all. Because I kind of got everything I needed on my ship for the time being. I've got 10 support hardware, but yeah, I don't have any of the other ones. And I can only make those in one of these factories, so probably not going to do that. But what we will do is try to set up one of these. So I'm not worried about making nuts and bolts, I don't think. I think we want 2 of these making magnetic thingamabobbers, because we've got to make so many of those ones. I'm not going to be able to finish that in this sitting, I don't think. So we'll add there. Got a nice amount of nuts and bolts added in there. 10 iron ingots. We're out of wire, of course. Those can go over there. Those guys have all of their building routes sorted out. That's fine. Nuts and bolts. We will have some iron down there soon. And I need a drone for that, but that's okay. What we do is we send this guy over here instead. And then I think I have a couple of drones left still in one of these boxes. Yeah, we got some drones. So originally motors were the headache, but now all about the magnetic coils. Your route got canceled for your nuts and bolts, right? Yeah, so you add route to here. And then hopefully you have a bunch in there anyways. What we need is iron and we need some wire. I'm gonna take some of your wire away just so that this one over here is manufacturing. Okay, we've already got wire added in there now. Okay, sweet. 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 Fantastic. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, so we got that done. We'll drop off what we have. What do we have? We got wire, we got some nuts and bolts. We've got some magnetic coils. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Should be pretty good indeed. Eventually. My gosh, we've become a corporate slave. That's what we've become. We've become slaves to the corpo. Well, let's go drop this stuff off. And I'm going to repair damage to my ship, yeah, because I exploded. I forgot about that. This is our life now. We serve the corporation. Alright, all docked up. Time to chat with the extremely happy corpo dude over here, Simon.
Is there any way I can help you? Oh, of course.
Oh, of course.
Here's a list of available contracts to choose
Hilarious. Alright, so let's deliver what we can deliver. So we just need a little bit more wire. Nuts and bolts are going to go real quick as soon as we just need to process a bunch of iron for that. That should be fine. The magnetic coils are going to take absolutely forever. Absolutely forever. And then we got this level 3 one. That one gives 200 points, but I don't make any of this stuff except for the water-type pipes. I do not have... Yeah, that's going to be a while. But yeah, we've delivered that. We will hopefully be able to complete this in the 2 days. We'll see how much grinding we can do on these magnetic coils. And nuts and bolts I can do, like, probably like another 30 minutes of... 20 minutes of, or 15 minutes maybe of grabbing stuff, and then like 15, 20 minutes of getting them manufactured. So that won't take too long. What I think I might like to see in this is maybe, outside of just getting this experience stuff and the corpo, maybe a choice for like some other reward, depending on who you are working with. So like these ones are Eris Corps. Yeah, thank you, sir. These ones are
Looking for
aeroscopes,
something?
and then these ones
I've
are
got you
like
covered. Here's what's available.
stellar engineering and things like that. So it might be cool to have some choices on maybe some materials that you can get, or maybe a percentage off of your debt, things like that. Might be cool as well, just to give you some optional things depending on your play style, so that you can go like this is great if you're working for a corporation. You got a group of folks getting this money here and kind of supporting that way is probably helpful for solo players. So, like, you're probably not going to be using these corpo points
And
that much, to be honest,
bring me all those materials and you'll get the credits.
because yeah, like the licensing points you probably want as a solo player, but these corpo points is just benefiting getting more corpo stuff, right? So it's not amazing, and they all have upkeep. So it means you got to keep doing it. And these fulfilling these from like a solo or maybe a duo is a big time sink. So might be good to have some different options there in order to support more types of players. I think that would be good down the road. But it's early access, so not the end of the world. But I'm gonna keep working on this. I want to get that extra base, and then hopefully the next time I see you guys, we'll be building our titanium mine. It'll be fantastic. But until then, thanks as always for watching. Let me know down in the comments and the likes if you're still enjoying these videos. I know we're kind of into the slavery portion of the videos now. We're a slave away for the corporation. But we need to do that so that we can start building some new stuff and expanding the ship even bigger with like titanium parts and stuff like that down the road. Because that's kind of the next research permit here is going to be this guy down here, better titanium. And then we'll make some titanium part casings on our new planet and build a massive ship. It's going to be great. I wish, though, that it would tell you. Does it tell you? Yeah, here it is. Okay, so these are 480. Yeah, so these are an upgrade in terms of the biggest ones here, right? So these are 8x3 steel ones, and they give you 192 system support, whereas an 8x3, these are 8x3 by 1, 8x3 by 2. Sorry, 8x3 by 2 gives you 480 and 72 frame, whereas a titanium one is, where's the 8x3 by 2? Over here gives you the same system support, but it's more frame, or no? Less weight. What is the benefit of these? Ship part 480. Oh my gosh, it's hard to tell the difference. An 8x3 by 1, 192, 80, 40 tons, and 20 hull, and 40 heat capacity. And then an 8x3 by 1 over here gives you, yeah, more frame, less weight, same amount of hull, better heat capacity. Yeah, so there are some marginal differences on this. If you're fully made out of titanium, you'd be in shape. But I think our next ship will be made out of titanium because we will need to still farm a little bit of stuff here to get going on here. But we are working towards all of these as well, so that should be good. That should be good. We will get more ships, and it'll be fun. It'll be great. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks as always. Catch you in the next one. Take care. Back to grinding.